Khanyisa. Come. Come, sissy. Come. Kom jy. Waar is jy? Kom. Kom, sissy. Kom hier, meisiekind. Kom. Kom, meisiekind.
It's like noise. Time for me to eat.
Yeah. Yeah. Started coming when I called her first. Well, now I'm staying. Easy. Jy moet nie eina kry nie. Sissy. So here we've got Khanyisa. And there you go. This is a better view. So Khanyisa is one of our orphans that arrived in 2019, and she was caught in a snare, and she had really very severe, no, she was born in 2019, she arrived early 2020, and she had really severe wounds which we took care of. With times I really didn't think she will survive, but she did. She's like a real fighter in that regard, but she's got one of the most generous personalities, and you'll always see her close to Babeni as well. The first time when she met him, she wasn't very interested, and she flapped her ears, but also, you know, you need to realize that she has never seen a baby elephant before, because there's no other babies in the herd, and she was the baby. So that was kind of something strange to her. But then as he was introduced, and she realized he's actually one of theirs, she's really very protective of little Babeni. You can see that foot. She's going into the very interesting areas around this tree to get to the nice leaves. But Khanyisa is also an albino for our new viewers. So she had this most beautiful blue eyes. Eyes color changed a little bit, but yeah, not too much. It's just not that that amazing light blue color anymore. And she adapted very quickly to the sun. As a little baby, she used to actually always stand underneath the little, the big elephants to be protected from the sun. And now she's with the mud and the sand. You won't really, you know, notice. If she's in the water, you know, it's really like, you know, it rubs off and it washes off the sand. Then you'll see, you know, she's really pink everywhere still. But she very much blend in with the color of the sand baths, and especially the mud baths, and, you know, just being dirty. So you'll still notice she is a bit lighter, you know, without that. You can also see, you know, if you just look at her tail, the light color of the hair, that's not really changing. And then usually her feet is also quite pinkish, you know, when that's been in water. So when it's rainy season and she walks around, the feet always, you know, around that side is pinkish. So, to be honest, she's one of the elephants that doesn't have any bad in her. She's, you know, even if it's because, you know, she's one of the babies I hand raised, it's not just that. It's she just doesn't have any bad behavior. And I'm actually very proud of her, how she's growing up and being an elephant. You can see also just around her eyes, she flaps her ear, you still see the pink around that. So you'll also see this is the one ear, it's actually cut at the top, so it should have been a little bit bigger, but the snare that she was caught in cut that ear off at the top, and then it also went through her mouth, so she had immense pain. And for her actually not to hate human beings is amazing. So that's kind of Khanyisa. I know there's a lot of people that also followed her story, that actually knows her from a little baby when she was in the nursery, and also sometimes that it really didn't go well. And I really appreciate everyone's support also during that time. I'll never forget that. And here she is. I think we can all be so proud of her. And just behind her you've got Lundi feeding here. So Lundi, she's always the female that steps in as the first introduction to the baby elephants. I think she's kind of heartbroken that that Babeni took Tombe on, where Khanyisa always followed Lundi. She was the leader, so even if Tokwe took over later on, Khanyisa followed Lundi every morning. She followed her until the place where they were browsing, and then she would actually fall under Tokwe's wing and careful eye. Where Lundi liked to browse in different areas and walk a lot, and Tokwe stayed behind. So that, I think, is kind of more of the reason. But as you can see now, Lundi and Khanyisa does have a special bond. So yes, that's kind of just a quick update on Khanyisa. I called her Meisiekind as well. She'll always be the little special Meisiekind. Thank you very much, everyone. Take care.